Hello, I'm Mary V. Today, let's take a closer look at various parts of the bow arm. So that you can see that the upper arm is moving, but it's really not causing the movement, it's following the movement of what the front of the arm is doing. So the elbow is lifted high enough, but the upper arm doesn't really create the stroke. The only reason that the upper arm moves is because there's a socket in the shoulder and it's just moving within that socket, but there's no muscular effort there at all. In fact, the shoulder is very relaxed. So let me show you the movement of the shoulder. So there is a movement there as the arm is moving up and down, but the shoulder stays relaxed. It's certainly not rising. And the only reason that the shoulder is moving is because there is a socket there. But the stroke is really coming from this part of the arm and this part of the arm, especially when you're doing an up bow, and the hand and the fingers. So it's flowing down the way. And when you're at the point, this part is sort of turned round a little bit as well. So a lot of things depend on how long your arms are, because I mean, I've got short arms, I'm quite small, I'm only 5'2". I'm quite a small person, so you've got to adapt all these techniques to comfortably fit your own arms, but it's a very good idea to know all about why you're doing things and why you're adapting it. So let's go back to a whole stroke, starting at the heel and on the D string, just open strings, so that you can really concentrate on the bowing. Now, starting off at the heel, you just drop a little with your whole hand and your fingers like that. Okay? Just start it gently. One reason why it may be difficult to do a whole bow is because your fingers are too far apart and they're creating a lot of tension at the back of your hand, and it makes it very, very difficult when you come further down the bow. There's a lot of tension there. You can see all the tendons raised, the bones, everything, and the fingers are too far apart, and it makes it very, very difficult for the fingers to actually move around and be flexible. So let's just have a quick look at holding the bow. So if you start straight and then turn your hand so that the first finger is actually on the bow, like that. So instead of it being like that, touch the bow with the inner part and crook your first finger round. And then the pinky will be on top. And a very good exercise to do to get used to the weight and what the pinky has to do is simply do that. Waggle the bow around. Be very careful with it. Waggle the bow around until your pinky gets used to being a sort of counterbalance between the first finger and the fourth finger. Now, if you lift your pinky, you'll see what happens. You can't actually hold the bow, it falls down. So you'll see that the pinky is used as a sort of counterweight. Okay, and when the bow is actually on the string, just completely relax your hand and do up and down movements with the fingers. That's the beginning of getting some flexibility. And you can see that the top of the hand and the forearm are also included in that movement of up and down. Can you see that? The whole thing is connected. So if you find it difficult to start at the heel, then just start in the middle and work your way up to the heel until you're more comfortable. Like that. So I think we'll leave it there because that's quite a lot already. So good luck with your bowing practice, and I'll say bye-bye for now. Bye.